It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest,
Yeah.
so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space. As soon as you do that, yak him.
Thanks for joining us. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
That's the sound of the net, Ernie.
Every dime is a flake. I'm signed to the plate.
It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Cleveland is working their way through a road trip going into today's game. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried. Right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, Love and Verjao are up front. Irving is out there with Freak. And it's James in at the small forward position. Now here's Freak. Foul. The miss by Rodney Stuckey. George with the ball. 11-point game his last outing. Jumps up. And Freak throws it down hard.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. About a minute played so far here in the first. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Anderson Varejao. That's his first personal foul.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And he's good on the second. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, here's Freak. Another three for Cleveland.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
To the paint. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Stuckey. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Varejao with a screen on Stuckey. Up off the screen.
Anderson Varejao.
And it's laid up and in by Varejao.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many. Easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now, here's George. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming into the court are your teammates.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Hill. He feeds it to Stuckey. And that one's good. Stuckey's got his first points in this one.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Irving. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Whoa! Goodness. Woo! Well, guys, I think we have our drive of the night.
Doesn't get any better than that.